tails. All to bat first. Have a good game.
Umpire spaced in. Says let's go, boy. First one is short. Volley. And the up, desperate effort from the fielder. Jumping upwards but not able to get to it. There's the shusha. Slices away, fielder has to get down. Oh no, it's another error. And it's Milton Devasia. Milton Devasia is having a bit of a mare.
Wow, this is pure, absolute beaut. Yeah, and you won't get better than this any day of the week. Maximo time, and I think it's a matter of time until Austria wake up with their bats. Wow, that's brilliant.
He wants it. He wants it. He reckons he's got his man. Well, this will be unbelievable for Mafi. This is a great take. Well, there's me thinking, what do you think of it? Vinny said he likes it.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, if this is out, he's going to love it. This is quick work.
Lightning work from Afi. Well, this is going to be really tough to see. I mean, the heel's in the air, but is there anything behind the line?
I think there's enough foot on there.
Well, he's given him out. Wow, how about that? And, well, all I can think about is the umpire at square leg might have had a soft signal of out, and there was nothing conclusive to overturn that. Yeah, and so now Shigawa is coming off a golden duck. Wow, it's gone. It's another golden for Shigawa. He's on a pair. It's a Yorker, and it hits him on the ankles right in front. And can you believe it, Malta, what a start to their ECI journey as Mughal doubles down, and really that's hit him on the foot. That's gone.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. And that's 2 in 2.
Oh, Shigwell, he's going to be hurting. And Mughal, well, he's on a hat-trick.
Well, could we have our first hat-trick of the season in an international match? Mirza on strike, and he gets an knee-high full toss. He turns around the corner.
What a stop.
And the tank's been moved in that position now. The tank makes the stop. It doesn't overturn.
Oh, wow. Gundy.
That is proper Gundy. I don't know if it'll go for 4 or not. Probably will plug. Well, it will. Now, is that 4 or 6? Couldn't quite tell.
6.
But it will be Maximo. Well, he's bowled him. And Abbas comes up with the goods. He gets Hassan to chop on. He's all smiles. And Malta, well, they are having a dream start to this series. He gets Mirza reaching. The foot doesn't go near the ball. It's an inside edge. And Austria in disarray. That's 3 quick wickets. Oh, and this could have easily been LBW, but not if you hit it. And in the end, it's going to get away from the fielder and go for 4. Won't matter now. It would have been a free hit. Well, it's actually going to go for 4. Well, you got absolutely none of that, Zazai. But somehow it's been muscled down the ground for 4. This is ramped away, and it's out and over the tank, who I think pulls this back just in time. And they're going to hustle back for 2, but it could be trouble. Could be big trouble.
Out. This is out, I think. And release.
Get rid of it. Yep, I think that's fine.
That's a release. Now we go to the runner. And I think, looking at this live, I think he's gone. I reckon he's gone. That is fine, I reckon. He's flicked that bat. Now let's have a look at this. Here we go. Oh, we'll have to go back a little bit here.
Have to see the missing frames here.
He's not happy about something, though, and then he's starting to talk to the batter about something here. So I don't know if we're missing anything here. Let's have a look. Still discussion. Oh, they're giving it out.
Yeah,
he's been given out.
Anyway, still run rate's good, isn't it? 49 for 4 after 4. And this looks like it'll be a boundary to start the 5th over. So Austria bring up the 50.
He's making the most of his elevation up the order anyway.
But now,
well, talk about elevation.
Yeah, that one is elevated well over the leg side. And out of the ground, says Carreras. And like I say, these Austrians, they only know one way, all through the middle and lower order. So he gets really deep in his crease. Look at that back foot. He's almost stepping on his stumps. Yeah, so here comes Basil. Speak of the devil. And he might have a wicket straight away. Leading edge is hanging in the air, and Bastians does the rest. So the Southern Crusaders openers combine as Basil just everything turning to gold when he grabs the ball this afternoon. And doesn't have to wait any time at all. Basir, he has to go for just 1. George, wow, elicits an outside edge, is going to run away to the boundary. Not convincing, but effective for Austria. It was kind of away from his body. Called it wide instead. It might cost him a wicket. Geraki's under this, and it's going to be dropped. Well, Heinrich has dropped an absolute sitter. He's one of the better fielders in this Maltese team. That's why he's there. But, wow, he just makes a mess of this one. And George could have had a second wicket.
Yeah, and it's Zai, the man who's on 25. You want to take him, and Geraki
steps across, takes on the fielder, and he's not going to win. It's an easy catch down there. And Niraj Khanna holds it as a riff. He's got to be a bit careful that he doesn't become a one-trick pony. I think, he's very, very predictable. And so he's the 6th wicket to fall. Austria running out of batters and quick in the 7th over. It's 71 for 6. Also Gibraltar. Oh, that's gone. Forget it. And a finger was going up even before that ball had hit the ground again. So Umair just gets across and gets it completely wrong. Plays around his front pad, and guess what? Boom, boom, Basil does it again. And that is one of the easier LBW decisions you'll ever see.
Yeah, I mean, look, we say it all the time, no matter what level of cricket.
Basil won't be thrilled about the 2 overthrows, and he won't be thrilled about this either. That's tapped over for 6. Maximo. Well, you see that he hustled back to get on strike, Zazai, and then he cashes in. So these little things can make all the difference. Here we go. And he tries to smash it, and he will get it out of the ground. Maximo, he says, Rico full, here's your single, and I'm going to add 5 to it as he takes Devasia out of the ground. Yeah, he goes after this, not quite there. Bastians goes back, takes the catch over his head. Great catch by Ryan. So 6 and out for Zadran, and the wild thing lives up to his name. But he is the 8th wicket to fall. 10 balls remaining now, 89 for 8, and a second wicket for Milton Devasia. I agree with you in theory again. It's slightly more likely now. But again, he's going to go for it. And guess who? He does it again. And would you believe it? Milton's on a hat-trick. I suppose so's Bastians. As Akib Iqbal, again, didn't read the script. He goes for a golden. Tell you what, the Golden Duck Club for Austria is growing by the match right now. Wow, he gets something a bit short, and he cashes in. Maximo! Zazai has been brilliant for Austria here. He moves to 40. He does go for it, but it could be all over. Geraki gets another opportunity, and he drops it again. And yeah, they're going to take on the extra run. Yeah, I don't mind this. Geraki, though, he's depending on it to be in his head right now. They bring up the 100 for Austria, but really, remember that, because this innings really should have finished on 98.
Yeah, 2 drops, costly ones.
Ball coming up, and he goes for it, and he gets it out of the ground. Maximo! Well, that's why you take the extra run, because Dida is no bunny, and the number 11 sends it out of the ground. Austria kicking the tail, and they're going to make 106 off their 10 overs. They'll be feeling good. They'll feel like there's some momentum going to the second half. Malta, well, they'll feel that they're very capable of the chase, but they'll feel that really they cost themselves a few runs at the end. It should have been 98 in the end. Austria, 106.
Square leg is back, and trying to spot the other player. I don't see him. And this will be a boundary. And that's 4 runs, not a good delivery.
Bowled him, and it's bounced off the pads, and Basil gets only 1 more than 0 this time. As boom, boom. Right, he's been going boom with the ball, but with the bat, he hasn't produced here in the first 2 matches. So Malta lose their opener 11 for 1.
Yeah, that's what Austria need.
This one's a slightly slower ball. That's a really good piece of batting. He gets a bit straight, and this one's disappearing out of the ground. Maximo! Minor error from Akib as he gets into the body, but this is fast hands from Mughal. A bit expensive so far. There's that cutter, and it's going to disappear. Abracadabra, that one is huge. Maximo! Back-to-back for Mughal. And Malta, well, they've come to life in this 3rd over.
Zabardasti batting, fine Mughal thought. He's lashing out the punishment.
It's a dirty 30 after 10 balls, and this time it's going to be touch and go. It's dropped for 6. Well, a statutory play was attempted, I think he probably could have got 2 hands to that field and didn't get set. Maximo Magal gets another 6 runs. Now this is miles in the air. Keeper's called this one, but it's a real steep lane. He won't even get there in the end. It was Zazai, had the proper cricket zombie stats as this was miles into the sky. He was all alone in the middle of the Master International Cricket Ground. Meanwhile, Magal holds out, and this is going to be caught. Really good fielding from Umer Tariq, and he's in a key position for a reason. So that's a case of pressure building. We hadn't had a boundary there for 11 balls, and that good innings comes to an end. Magal goes for 34, the score 49 for 2. Bastians tries to go over the top, and he does. Maximo! Well, Sydney or the bush really for Ryan, who decided enough was enough. He took on the fielder and he wins 6 valuable runs. Oh, lucky one this time. That'll probably run away for 4 as well. So 6 and 4. And Bastians trying to burst out here. Gets a bit of luck. Well, he's reached for this, and surely the keeper can't drop this, as I won't. As Ryan, he reaches for a wide one. It was off the end of the bat this time. I don't think Zazai needed to look around for help because this one nestles safely in his gloves. Bastians in the end, don't they? Yeah. He was struggling for a while, but he ends up going for 18 and the score 65 for 3.
Up in the air, should be taken. Will be taken is another. And the captain, Garuki, he will go. Swinging the bat wildly. And he'll go for 3 of just 4 deliveries. So Umar Tariq, no, he's gone for a few boundaries, a couple of boundaries in the over, of course. But now he comes back and takes another.
Kana on strike. He goes for it straight away. He's going to get 4. So he throws caution to the wind and he nicks it into the bushes. He'll be frustrated with that. And now he's bowled. Has this knocked the bail off? Yeah, it has. So he's bowled him. I thought for a second it might have just skimmed the stumps. But Afi gets done. And you can see how quickly these momentum shifts are coming now. Gets across. I didn't see the stumps from my angle. You see that just flicks the off stump to Afi goes and can't move the needle here in match 2. Not an easy bowler to get after. Zadran knocks over the stumps of Niraj Kana. And, well, the wild thing, I have to tell you something that's a bit of a secret. He's not actually that wild anymore. He's super accurate. He's still got that pace. I still think he's wild. And he's wild about the result as Kana goes down swinging. Malta, they're falling away now, 76 for 6 for Austria. And guess what? 2 in a row for Zadran. Well, this is a man, he took not 1, he took 2 hat-tricks last season on ECN. He took 1 for Vienna CC, took 1 for the Austrian national team. The next victim is Fazil Rahman. And, well, those stumps, they're nervous at the moment as Malta lose a 7th wicket now, 76 for 7. He wanted to knock over the timber 3 times in a row. Like this, like there you go. That one doesn't miss, and the tank has to go. Misfires, and Zadran gets 3 and 4. Well, adios, pelota. It hasn't come off the bat, it's come off the stumps. So, yeah, Javeed goes bang, and really, he's killed this match in the space of 4 deliveries. Edged and gone, and so it's a regulation catch for Zazai. And Malta go down to their last pair. Healthy edge. Straight through to Asif Zazai, who's had a pretty good afternoon as well. As Malta lose a 9th wicket, it's 81 for 9. Anyway, it could be all over here. If Shigawal can hold this, he'll send us into the break. And so Malta, they fall just short. And they make a similar score to what Austria made chasing. They make 81. Austria made 80 chasing. So their team's batting first, having the point so far. It levels this 7-match series at 1-1.